Guys, in this video we will talk about variables and we will learn how we can use variable here. So let me show you with example. Okay, so if I just go here and print, and if I go here and write a string here, this is a very long sentence and I don't want to write it again. Okay, so let me just print this here, run. Now this is my mistake, I always forget to open this. Okay, now here you can see that this is a very long sentence and I don't want to write it again. If I click here, you can see this is the script. I have printed this one. Okay, so what I will do here, I will just write like this, short short equals, and I will just write this, copy this and paste it here. Okay, now you can see this. If I go here and print, give this parentheses, and now I will write here short. Okay, let me just use here short sentence. Okay, now you can understand it really. Okay, short sentence, and run it again, press F8. Okay, now you can see here, if I go and click on this second line, you can see I have printed this short sentence. Okay, I have called this one. So why it is not showing short sentence here? It is showing this is a very long sentence and I don't want to write it. Okay, so the first line, you can see this script2. Here you can see I have written script2, this string, so it is printed here. Why this line is printed here? Because I have just write a variable, okay, for this value. Okay, so I don't have to write it again. This long sentence, I don't have to write this again. I can access this value whenever I want, just using this variable. So yeah, so variable basically a container that store some value. It is basically a memory that stores some value, guys, and you can access this value at any time. Okay, let me give you example. Suppose if you have a box with a serial number, okay, and you have very precious thing that you have locked on that box and give it to the bank. So whenever you want your item back, what will you say to the bank? You will just go and say that give the box with this serial number, and then you can get your box and also the item that are kept in that box. Okay, so you have to just go there and give the serial number, that is a identifier. So that's why here you can see this is a identifier for this value. Okay, because we have just assigned a value for this identifier for this variable. Okay, so variable is basically a container that stores some value. We don't have to write it again and again, so that's why we use variable. Okay, if we write a very long code and we have to just replace it with a short word, okay, we use variable for that. So yeah, you can see that. Now let me show you more example. Okay, so if I go here and use another variable, my variable equals to 2 plus 5. My variable is 2 plus 5. Okay, now I will just go here and print, and what I will print, my variable. Okay, what will happen, what it will give the output. So if I run here, if it, you will see it is 7. Okay, if I go here, you can see my variable is 7. Why it is 7? Because it is printing this value that is assigned to this variable. Okay, okay, today advice is help. We have to give a string, help the poor. Okay, now we will write more. Today number, today lucky number, hundred. Today dish equals to pizza. Now if we go here and we will print these three new assigned variable, that is today dish, I will print this one. Now I will print again, print parentheses today advice, and now I will print today lucky number. Now what will happen? Let's go and run this code. Now you can see on levels on this script 16, on line 16, if I click here pizza, you can see that it is highlighted today dish. We have printed, and what is today dish? This is pizza. That's why here you can see pizza. Print today advice, and what is today advice? Help the poor. Today lucky number. Okay, I just leave the R. Okay, so the lucky number is 100. Okay, you can see this, how we can assign value and how we can recall a variable in our code. Okay, whenever we need this variable, we have to just use this one. We don't have to write the value again and again. We just need to use variable. Okay, let me stop it, and now let me show you again. Here you can see, if I come here and write here today advice equals to walk on the footpath, and now if we go there and run, what will happen? Let me show you. So here if we come, it is shown walk on the footpath. If I go and click here today advice, and here you can see I have given today advice. Here you can see it is help the poor, and now this time it is walk on the footpath. So we have just changed the value. Here you can see we have assigned a new value here. for this variable. Okay, now it will print this one, not this one, because we have reassigned a new value. It will not print here in today device. It will not print help the poor. It will print walk on the footpath. You can see that it is printed here, walk on the footpath. We can change the value like this. Okay, we can reassign the value of variable again, okay, if we want. So that's how we can use variable. And maybe you surprised, I have written variable this way. Why I don't use like this? Okay, you can see it is in lowercase, and when it is I started to write another word, the first letter is in capital letter, like today advice. So today is all in lowercase, and the first letter of advice is the first letter of advice is in uppercase. Why I'm using this? So this is naming convention, guys, that we use in coding. So these are the naming convention that you will see here. Okay, so camel case. So this is the way of writing camel case, in which we use first word in lowercase and the other word that we are going to use, and their first letter should be in uppercase. Okay, if we want to my variable for a script, then you can see I have written only this one in lowercase, and every word that is coming that we have written in its first letter in uppercase. So this is called camel case. Now here is a Pascal case. You can see every word that we gonna use my variable, so its first letter should be in uppercase. Now a snake case. So we want to separate this one. Okay, my, and here is you can see underscore, and there is variable. So this is a snake case. Okay, so you can use this one, or this one, anyone, but it is a great practice to use this guy. Camel case is commonly used in this scripting here. So this is the variable. Now you have understand. If you have any problem, you can ask me. I will just try to explain more and more. Okay, so that's how we use variable, and we will learn more about variable, how we can use it in other video also. So that's for now, guys. I will meet you in the next video. Bye bye.